My name is Joel Palmer. I'm a professional chainsaw sculptor from Browns Flat, New Brunswick. I started the business to provide for myself, basically. It started off as more or less a hobby and just escalated or evolved into something bigger. Originally, my purchase for the chainsaw was so that I could get firewood. I'd been, just renting a place, and we had a wood stove on the premises, and I just saw some artwork that was produced by a fellow artist out west, and that intrigued me to take it to another level, I guess. Ever since I was a child, I was always very creative, very artistic, and so that's where, when I found this art form, I basically kind of rerouted myself back to who I really was at the beginning, right? Which was an artist and just kind of a little bit of a crazy, outgoing, free-spirited person. Being outside in the woods is a big part of what I do, In the winter times, I'm spending hours walking the woods looking for trees or interesting logs and stuff that speak to me, right? And those are my times of peace, away from doing my work and kind of, self-meditation and places where I can go to kind of get my thoughts together maybe on the next piece that I'm going to be working on. When I went to school, I studied parks and forestry and stuff, and for the longest time I couldn't find work in that field, and it was frustrating for me because I'd spent all this money on my education, hoping that I could get a job in a certain, in that field, and there weren't jobs. They were actually losing jobs like they are in many fields, right? So it was, I kind of realized I can't really rely on the economy and someone else's business to provide for me in my life. I guess each piece carries its own emotion. Like, I just finished a project for a gentleman up north. I did 6 pieces for his lodge, and each of them represented his grandkids. So for me, that was a great honor to be able to do a piece like that. Something that's, gonna mean a lot to his family. So to me, it means a lot, right? That's why I like to do what I do. It's from the heart, and what I do often touches the hearts of other people. And that's what I portray in my work, right? Every piece is totally different. Sometimes we have to force what's in the log, and sometimes we can just let it become what it wants to be.